Nobody's here. At least that's what it's telling me on my end. So unless I see some people typing in the chat, I'm just gonna assume I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know. I don't know if things are messed up on my end, but if you're still here, Toxic, have fun lurking, I guess. All right, well, I guess I may as well just go ahead and get started on the grind here. Season 2 of Diamond Dynasty has begun, and I haven't done anything yet. I got my where's the show it here? This stuff from season 1, all this like pre-season 2 challenges, I guess, like finishing the programs from season 1. They gave you a head start, and I got all of it, so that's all I have under my belt so far. Cody's here. What's up, Cody? But yeah, I have a video that went out where I just played immediately with the new season restrictions. No season 1 cards besides the wild card. We got the whole team of core cards, and that's all I've done so far. So we've got the entire grind to start, and I am planning on starting with some team affinity here. It's always like the main piece of the grind whenever, like, you know, new chunks of content come out like this. So I think I'm gonna start it actually with the Extreme Showdown, because you get 20,000 team affinity progress or team affinity points for finishing the Extreme Showdown, and that's across all of them. So 20,000 point head start in every single team affinity here. So that'd be what, 120,000 total points, all knocked out in one fell swoop. So let's get that showdown going then. Team Affinity Extreme final boss is Ryan Yarbrough, so a lefty down the line that we gotta watch out for. We gotta start planning for. Oh, and yeah, this is gonna be all the new Team Affinity cards. I didn't even know Hunter Dozier was still in the league to be in the game. I mean, we know we got the lefty at the end, so let's go Bo Bichette to start. I don't want to, only draft righties in preparation. This Eddie Rosario seems like a pretty balanced hitter. We go switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn down my music. It's probably not that big of a deal. But there we go. I don't know here, man. I don't know. We'll go Royce Lewis. Why not? Gotta go with the White Sox here, Zach Collins, even though that doesn't really help with the ending. That final one. Acuna, J-Ram. Probably J-Ram. I don't know. I feel like I might be preparing too much for the final boss, because we're going to get, well, I was going to say we're going to get more rounds to choose from down the line, but they're not really going to be any better than this. So I guess we may as well prepare for that last one if we can. Switch hitter, Adley, why not? Tyler O'Neill's probably the best overall hitter in this round. How many more we got? Oh, we got to take the supercharge. That's probably kind of lucky. Alright, we got them both. Alright, so 25 runs in the final showdown in 18 outs. That's actually a little difficult. Oh, and there was enough rounds that every single position was filled, so that's good. Probably want to move Yelich a little higher up. I don't know how much higher up, though. Probably over Zach Collins, at least. We'll do that. And all right. Extreme Showdown getting underway. Oh, I gotta move myself. Gotta get better at that. Oh my god, that is slow. I've been playing a lot on Hall of Fame difficulty lately. Legend on March to October. Slowing the bat down to even All-Star, that was... I mean, I guess there I was a little behind it. I didn't realize we had 18 outs in this one. We'll be fine. All right, there we go. I gotta stay at first. They were playing up against the wall, basically. Okay, at least it's not a double play. Rob, you're here. What's up, Rob? Save me. You're the only one right now. At least that's what it's telling me. Is that really not going to leave? Wow. Ooh. I don't know where everybody is, man. Maybe no one's really interested in just some Diamond Dynasty offline grinding, which I wouldn't be too shocked by. I mean, I don't know. I kind of have a... I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. A lot of people who watch my videos and streams, at least, they're all here for March to October. You're going to be the hype man until everyone gets here? That's assuming anyone does get here. You never know. But I appreciate it. I might need a hype man because I'm immediately hopping in trying to get through the Extreme Showdown here. And it's actually not off to a good start. I've already made 5 outs. Haven't even put a run across. I can't make a good swing. I cannot make a good swing here. I'm getting under it. I'm getting on top of it. I'm not getting behind it. We started with 18 outs. And we've made 7. This is not a good pace. Diamond Dynasty's in a bad place right now. I haven't really been tuned in to see what anybody or everybody has been saying with season 2. I just kind of, as soon as it started, I made my video, I edited it, and then here I am. So I haven't really heard anybody's takes. I don't know, I was kind of excited for it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be, because at least the start of it so far kind of makes it seem like they're not changing much about what was wrong about season 1, but hopefully they do. I'm at least excited for the refresh. I feel like a fresh start is always like, you know, at least you have some optimism. That one left. I didn't think that was a good swing at all, but I'll take it. You don't know anything about season 2. You had to go to work when everything dropped. I don't know how tuned in you are in general, but well, I guess I should ask first. Do you play Diamond Dynasty? I'm kind of assuming you do, based on, you know, what you just said, not being able to play it by being at work. Yeah, we do. We just need one more, and now he's not really throwing me pitches to hit. And I'm missing it. Look at that. Everything I'm bringing the PCI underneath. Wait, I thought that was Eddie Rosario. So who was that? Oh, it's Dylan Carlson. And there, I was too conscious to not be under it, so now I'm on top of it. Sure. Can we just end this one, Yelich? Maybe moving on to the next boss here is what I need. And no, we just hit it against the shift, but still hit it right to somebody. You just haven't been playing it? That's kind of what a lot of people have been like. Yeah, after last year, I won't say like I was defending, but I could at least see how the season's concept could work. And I feel like now that they did it in this way this year, it's not as good as the year-long power creep. I don't know, a lot of people are way more negative than I am, more towards like the company and the developers, and I don't really hold that same stance, because like I can't really hold it against them for wanting to try something new. I kind of commend that, actually. You know, things had been working out pretty, at least I would assume pretty well, since MLB 18, and then they just decided to change it all up just to try. The seasons model's not your favorite? Yeah, it's not really. Like I said, it's not working. I just swung at a pitch that hit me. That's how this is going so far. There we go. That'll end it. Whether or not that leaves. It's just going to leave. Finally. Best swing came at the very end. That's probably the best time for it, really. Oh, it's gonna show me that after everything I do, the Freddie Freeman to parallel 2. You just discovered my channel yesterday. You love my Pack Attack series. You watched the first 4 so far. I appreciate it. You're gonna have to help me with the pronunciation there. Asmonde? Or do you want me to shorten it to anything else? Santander is probably definitely the pick there. Is this the Team Affinity Showdown? Yeah, it's the extreme one. So the one that's just for Just as Mond. All right, works for me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's the one that's not for vouchers. It's just for straight up 20,000 team affinity points in each program. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to use Vogelback. It doesn't matter. Man, I don't really know who to... The whole lineup is pretty balanced here. It's not just like we add somebody new and they get moved to the top. I guess I'll just leave it. So who do we got next? Adrian Morihone. Still an all-star difficulty. You did this second try. Hater on Hall of Fame got you the first time. All right, I'll watch out for him. How deep into the path is it when you face Hater? Because I could see if it's like on near the end Hall of Fame difficulty or whatever, that could probably be an issue. Oh, that's a great way to start this one. Immediately ground into the double play, get our free runner off the base. He's third to last. All right. With how this is starting, with how long it took me in that first one, and now doing that to start this one, I might not even make it to Hater. This attempt might just be to flush all these bad swings out of my system, and then we'll do it for real. Which is kind of crazy to have to say, because literally just a couple hours ago, making that video that I uploaded with the start of the new season, I was tearing the cover off the ball. That's a good break. You usually hit on zoom, but for this showdown you had to switch to strike zone 2. So it's intense. You know, I went back and, well, I don't know if went back's the right word. In past MLB The Shows, I used to like the offset zoom camera angle, but I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. I made the permanent switch to strike zone. I think it's strike zone high is what I use. But I went back to see about offset zoom on this game, and they changed it. They just like completely changed the camera angle. It's further back. It's like more offset. I would have been really upset if that was still my main camera angle and then it was just different. Does that have a chance? No, he got there. Okay. Moving the runner up doesn't really do much to help, I guess. Yeah, they ruined offset zoom. Luckily, they haven't touched normal zoom. Yeah, I never... Oh, okay. Royce Lewis and his 50 power walking it off? Sure, why not? But yeah, I never really was a normal zoom guy. I don't really know why. Like, I went straight from, like... I think I was using, like, fisheye or something back in MLB 16, and then straight to offset zoom. And it was really good. It was a good camera angle for a while. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of miss the days of like the super zoomed out. You can see everything that's going on in the field. I kind of miss those days of using that camera angle. I mean, I was bad at the game, but in terms of like presentation and how everything looked, I feel like that's just how the game looked the best. You play in a 70-inch OLED, you can't hit well on strike zone because that's your entire screen. I could definitely see that being the issue, like a whole wall of the whole thing is the strike zone. 70-inch OLED though, I'm kind of jealous. The amount of time I would waste just watching movies and shows on a 70-inch OLED screen. So, like, who do I even bring Hunter Dozier in for? Probably Adley for now. Just because he's not... Or I guess I should find out who our next... Against Merrill Kelly. Okay, so it is a righty, so it makes sense to leave Adley on the bench against the righty. Alright. You like seeing the batting stances on Strike Zone 3? I might have to try that sometime. I don't know, like, when I play actual, you know, Diamond Dynasty trying to be competitive, I think Strike Zone High is going to be what I stay on, but I don't know. Maybe for like March to October, or if I ever start playing franchise or something and I care a little bit more about the visuals, maybe I'll try something else. You like grinding for the new stuff, but you feel like they made it a little too long to get the first team affinity card for each division. Yeah, I don't really know yet. I mean, it seems like it works pretty similar. Well, or does it? I was going to say it works pretty similar to the Chapter 1, Season 1. But I guess it doesn't, because they didn't have this. And the offline grinding was a little different. So yeah, I don't know. And you don't have 2 other chapters of bosses to fly through the boss Parallax XP mission. That's also true. I don't know. I don't know when you started playing MLB this show, but I'm a little bit of a Diamond Dynasty vet here. So I remember the days of MLB, you know, 16, 17, especially 18, where everything was like a super grind. And there's part of me that's like nostalgic for that. 21, you're an Xbox guy, so yeah, you weren't around in the days that I'm talking about. The days of needing like 200 hits with one player in order to finish one aspect of the program. You got 2 years of the best model. You missed the year-long power creep. Yeah, I think I do too. I have a feeling, I have a good feeling that they'll bring that back next year. I feel like last year they wanted to try something different. This year they wanted to try and refine it. And I'm hoping they realize now after this year that it's just not the move. Because, I mean, if we think back to MLB 18, well, I guess you weren't there, so allow me to explain. But MLB 18, it wasn't like a ton of change when it comes to Diamond Dynasty from the year before, but it was kind of like expanding to the extreme on a certain concept. And yeah, nobody liked 18. Everybody had issues with how the content was released and what the content was and what the grind was. And it didn't even last the second year. They went ahead, they changed it immediately. And then that was 19 through 22, that style. So I'm guessing after this year, everybody complaining again, they'll probably, yeah, that was the Immortal year. But yeah, if I had to bet, then they'll probably change it back. Or maybe not change it back, because I feel like they're probably not really keen on going back a step and just going back to identically what they used to do. So they'll probably, if I had to guess, they'll probably go back to a year-long power creep and find some way to do it that's at least different from how they used to. You watch Kevin play through 18, you never want to do that. I mean, there were aspects of 18 to me that were fun. Like, I don't know. There was something about those super long grinds and difficult grinds that I just kind of enjoy. I don't know if I can say it's better, but like if you played Call of Duty, I haven't really kept up with Call of Duty recently, but one of the things I enjoyed in that was just like the camo grinds on guns, like just needing an insane amount of headshots and different stats, and that's how you unlock the camos. And that was kind of like how Diamond Dynasty used to be, where it's like you had to get an insane amount of hits, an insane amount of runs scored with this one player, and then it all funneled into it. So you have your Interstellar for MW3. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's the new MW3. Never picked that one up. You miss when they had the inning programs and the XP Prestige program. I think that was 20 when they had the XP reward path. Yeah, I think the general consensus is that MLB 20 is like the peak of what Diamond Dynasty has been in terms of content, which is crazy because they didn't have any real life stuff to base it off of for the first 4 months of the game. Dude, I just hit into another double play. This is going to be the one that ends it for me. I am just not making good swings. You love 21? I mean, 21 was pretty similar to 20. I'm trying to think of what the differences were. I know Team Affinity worked a little different. I think MLB 20 was the year where each team had an individual program instead of like by division. I think that started in 21 where it was like by division. So I think for me, that was kind of like the good balance to strike, was the Team Affinity in 20, where it was you had to grind for each individual team's programs instead of each division. So like it was kind of 5 times the grind in a way, but you also got rewarded for it. Like I remember there were some pretty decent rewards along the way. The one thing that really bugs you this year is all the packs they keep shoving in our faces. Yeah, and they're not usually like that. That's new this year. I mean, they've definitely always offered packs, but not like this. You'd be okay with that? You do your Mets first? I mean, that was kind of what made it fun. It was more about actually having to decide what you were going to grind for. Like, even me, who played that game, I mean, I had to have been in like the top percent, maybe even higher, of play time in that game. And I would have to decide who I was going to go for first. That could help. I don't know, I feel like also, again, Mond, I know you weren't there for 20, but before Parallels, there was prestiging cards, and it wasn't every single card you could do. It was only a certain selection of cards, and it wasn't like progressive. It was like you had the initial card, you had to use that card, get a bunch of stats with them, and then once you finished that prestige program, you unlocked a version that was 3 attribute points higher. So basically a parallel 3. But that grind for those prestiges, that's kind of the type of thing I'm talking about that I kind of miss, where it was like you need to use this one player and get like 65 hits with them in online play and drive in 40 runs and all sorts of different stuff. So you just kind of like grinded it over time. 19 looked fun. I think I would consider 19 my favorite game. I don't think that means that it's like the best when it comes to how they release content, but that was probably the year I was best at the game. So I think that's why it has that spot for me. That was also the first year of March to October. I'm all of a sudden one swing away here from actually beating this one. It was not looking good there for a while. You started grinding DD in 20. Oh, yeah, that was, like I said, that was the good one. Good one for Diamond Dynasty. You made World Series your first year of playing and have yet to get back. You'll get there. I don't know, man. I was pretty solid at the game back in the day, back in MLB 19. I was trying to make World Series every year or every season. And most of the times I did. I don't know. I bet I still could if I just like did nothing but play ranked and didn't really like worry about turning it into content. If I was just sitting here playing it out, I probably could make it. Which I guess I could do the more and more I stream. I could just be sitting back playing some ranked. Collins is the team affinity for the Sox. Yeah, that was not something I expected. Although, I mean, ooh, is that going to get down? Okay. Tie it up. Not like it matters. It's basically like we're down 1. But all in season 1, we didn't have a catcher for the Sox theme team, and now we do. You're a much better pitcher. It's harder for you to strike people out this year. I feel it. A lot of foul balls. And it's crazy because that's been a gameplay issue that people have talked about for a few years now, I feel like, is it just feels like there's too many foul balls on pitches out of the zone or very early or very late swings. And they kind of fixed it in a mid-year like patch. They toned it down, and then all of a sudden this year it's like they doubled it. Yeah. But yeah, I was the same as you back when I said I was like good. I was better at pitching than I was hitting. So like most of my games up on a World Series level, it was like 4-1 type deal. I was never mercying people. I was never making people quit. It was always these low scoring, dragged out games. It was fun though. I think that does it. All right. Brought that one around. It was definitely not looking good for a while. 21 was the first year of Pinpoint, and that was the most rewarding to pitch with. Yeah, I forgot about that too. It's weird to think back. Like, I don't think... It's just Pinpoint's so normal now that I don't think back to pre-21 games and think, oh, you know, the different pitch or different way to pitch. But it was. If that even makes any sense, what I just said, I don't know. But I don't know, I guess if I look back and say that I was better at pitching relative to everybody else with analog, maybe I should give it a try again. I've definitely heard people say that analog is the move. I don't know, but I do really like Pinpoint. I'll go Alvarez here. I feel like we got enough lefties. Yeah, the meta was analog. Like now, or are you saying back before? Because yeah, back before Pinpoint was a thing, it was pure analog that I was using. Kind of similar though to how I was saying I miss the days of the super zoomed out camera. I kind of miss the days of using the meter pitching. Yeah, before Pinpoint, yeah. Do I want to just put Alvarez in over Zach Collins? I guess this is another thing where I should look at who we're facing next. Matt Manning, so that's a righty, so I guess I'll leave Collins in. But is Alvarez better against righties than anybody else? I mean, J-Ram at least has the matchup. Alright, we'll just leave it how it is. You used meter until halfway through last year because Pinpoint looked hard. I mean, yeah, I guess if you had never done it before, it could seem intimidating. It's kind of interesting that you say now it's easy though, because like it's definitely more difficult this year. Don't do what you did and do a double play here. I'll try not to. I've been pretty good at hitting into double plays. JGP, what's up? Well, that's not a double play. That doesn't really help either, though. JGP. I feel like that's difficult to say fast. Got to really pay attention to the order of the letters. Would I have been on that? I might have. I don't know. Well, that curve has quite a bit of break. People mess that up a lot. I almost did. That's why I said it's so slow the first time. Stared it down, sounded out each letter. There's our double play. And I got 2 extra outs on top of it before I hit into the double play. I don't know, just about every single one so far, though, is started off bad, and then we happen to bring it around at the end. Which, I mean, as long as I'm winning, that's good, but it'd also be nice to get through it quicker and just, you know, do good at the start. You jinxed me? I don't know if you jinxed me. I'm just kind of... Like what kind of swing is that? That's just how I'm playing right now. Oh my god. Oh no. So what difficulty are the extreme showdowns in? I guess that's a good point. I didn't check what difficulty this one is. Okay, that did leave. Usually they're all different. Like it'll say before you load in what difficulty that specific one's on. Okay, it looks like this one's on Hall of Fame. So what was it? The first 3, I think they were All-Star, and then as you move on down the line, they get to Hall of Fame, and usually the final one is on Legend. That's only for the extreme ones, though. Oh yeah, Mon's on it. Let's run this out. 40 speed's plenty. Oh yeah, we got wheels. Personally, Showdown makes you mad. I don't blame you. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm sure we will. And yeah, that'll get us closer to that. Showdowns are always tough no matter what difficulty. Yeah. Or they can creep up on you. Like I remember for that's nice. Alright, we need that. More hanging curveballs. But for the Chapter 3 Team Affinity in Season 1, and I was trying to grind through that Team Affinity program on the Pack Attack account, and the easiest way to do that without playing online was just to spam normal showdowns for the voucher. So I was just doing that over and over again, and it was kind of mindless. Like I wouldn't call it tough, but every once in a while I'd all of a sudden be like 3 outs remaining and I still need 2 runs, and I just lose it out of nowhere. Okay, there we go. Now we've got something going here. Winning run's gonna be coming up to the plate. They said this one's easier, and while it is, it's still difficult. I wonder if it's like actually easier, or if they're just saying that because it's lower rated pitchers. Because like obviously with the reset and everything and 89 overall pitchers, they're not going to be as tough, but we also don't have as good of hitters to use against them, so it's kind of relative. And that's what, my third double play of the game? At least we had a lot of outs to work with. Like, I think we had 20. So I've only used half. I'm playing your Tigers. We got a Tigers fan in here. Yarbrough is easy as a final boss. He's all junk, no velo. I've definitely had trouble with Yarbrough in the past. Rob, you're headed out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for thanks for being the first one here, keeping me company. I knew I was going to do that too. You saw where I was setting up the PCI. I was at the bottom of the zone, and then I moved it up too far. It's like the opposite of how it normally goes. You set up, and then you move it too far down, and you get under it. 4 double plays. That could have been ball 4, but then again, what's a runner on first going to do to help me with all the double plays? Well, that doesn't help though. No runners at all doesn't help. Dude, I don't know. I'm sitting here, and that orange car out in center field has caught my eye, and now it just has me thinking about GTA 6. I'm gonna need to find out that exact car if I can get it in the game and paint it that exact color scheme. Then I can have the Tigers car. Oh, we don't have a runner on. All right. I thought I was at least getting another runner on, and then I could get him out in the next at bat, but we don't even have that chance. I need to get under the ball. I need to hit one out. That's all I need. Get back on track. Like that. Exactly like that. That was kind of destroyed. Yeah, that's an impressive home run right there. Only 458? I don't believe it. And then there we go. There we go. There's a good swing. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but kind of my plan for this stream is just to get through this extreme showdown and then probably play a bunch of the moments, get the progress that way, and then we'll see where we are once the moments are done. Heading out, JGP. All right. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm cutting it close again, man. We're down to 4 outs. Can I just finish this? I don't want to be stressed. I mean, I guess this is Extreme Showdown. I shouldn't go into it not expecting to be stressed. But just not this early. Are you going to stick around for a little while longer? All right. Just long enough to to see me fail as I'm making swings like that. That's what you did. You got all the moments done first and then did Showdown, started the Conquest, and you're taking a break. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly my plan, except I'm doing this first. I'm definitely glad they made Conquest work how it works again. I did not like the voucher system for Conquest. Like, you just made way less progress. I think you got 4 vouchers for finishing the Conquest. And that was like nothing. I don't know, I also kind of enjoy Conquest too. I don't know why, but it's almost like soothing. It's almost like therapeutic. That's another thing. Talking back about oh my god. Maybe I should wait until I finish this before I go off on a tangent and distract myself. This is 20k in 2 divisions per map. Yeah, it's a way better way to do it. That'll help. That'll help a lot. No risk of the double play going against the shift like that. Base hit could score him too. He's fast enough. What are the arms looking like? Okay, all the arms are decent, but none of them are like insane. Royce Lewis, 115 clutch, 101 power. He's got to come through here. Too early. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That was almost like 2 right down the middle and it caught me off guard. Speaking of the Tigers, you lost 10-0. That should do it. Right? I don't want to leave too early just in case. Okay, it is getting down, but he cut it off. And I forgot to... Okay, it's not like I had to move up to second. Although, oh my god, I sent him home. I just blew it. I can't believe I just did that. I thought I stopped him at third, and I just forgot to. I did it in my head, and then I didn't actually do it. Wow. I mean, it's not over yet, but... that'd be a pretty bad way to lose it if it is. Nope. Wow. Jose Ramirez. Oh my god. He bailed me out so hard right there, and that was not an easy pitch to hit going the other way. My god. I can't tell if this run through this extreme showdown is like blessed or cursed. Because on one hand, it should not be taking me this much to beat some of these up until this point, but on the other hand, to get something like that, and we're still only 9 out of the 25 runs. You know, I don't know if he still is, but I was kind of shocked the other day when I noticed that Jared Walsh was in the White Sox minor league system. Just 2021 All-Star, and he was just toiling away back down in the minors. I'm going to go for Canna here, though. Good reverse splits. I feel like I was going to start talking about something before I tried to focus up there. It was about Conquest and MLB 20, because I was talking about how I sometimes find Conquest to be a bit therapeutic, and MLB 20, like how I was saying earlier, there was a lot more grind to it, and I think it was the last set of Team Affinity. I think I'm gonna throw Canna in over Rosario actually, but yeah, the last set of Team Affinity, there was a Conquest map for every single team, and I think each map had 5 strongholds, so 5 strongholds times 30 maps, you know, you can do the math. It was a lot of Conquest, and I did it all. Now up to the point Now up to the point where I am, what-handedness, where the pitcher's leading up to now. So we got, going back to the start, it's a righty, lefty, righty, righty, and now a lefty. And this one's on Hall of Fame. I'm assuming it's the same order. I know sometimes, I guess this Merrill Kelly one was on Hall of Fame too, and I didn't even realize. But sometimes they jumble up the order of the bosses you face, but maybe they don't in this. I don't know. Is that why I'm so good? Because I play Conquest? I don't think so. I feel like Conquest, if anything, kind of might hold you back just because you're always playing on like veteran difficulty. I mean, I guess at least in terms of like actually playing the game and maybe getting a feel for like where to put a PCI and stuff like that, it helps, but I don't know. There's probably better ways to like practice than just playing Conquest on rookie or veteran. No, if you think I'm good at the game, it's probably because I've been playing MLB The Show since MLB 09. And really, I mean, I'm pretty sure baseball video games in general were like the first video games I played. At least they're the first ones I remember. That's a tough pitch. Oh. What, you know what? What Tanner Scott is this? Okay. He's probably from their team Affinity, I would assume, because that's definitely one to keep in mind. It's probably going to be like the Billy Wagner of this season. There we go. Oh, that does it too. I didn't even realize. I in my head thought it was a 1-to-1 game. Thought I had to get 2. All right, who's next? Man, it's just I don't know which ones of these are even upgrades. Like, they're all the same overall. I feel like they're all so similar. I don't know which ones actually use. Maybe I'll snag this Owen Miller just because he's got good clutch. You find it crazy that there isn't an all seasons eligible season this year? There's a 4th season from November to December 31st. So, all right. I saw that too. I'm going to go back out and look at it because I'm pretty sure that season 4 is going to be an all set eligible deal. Because, yeah, if you look at it, it's December 31st, 2037. So, 13 years in the future. They usually kind of do that with their last like program and stuff. They just set the end date like super far into the future. It kind of confused me though earlier because it does say season 4 and like there's a separate icon for it. So I don't know what that's all about, but I think they even said like on Twitter or somewhere that season 4 is going to be another all set is like eligible once again. You didn't catch your... See, I didn't either. The first time I saw that, I was like, they're gonna sneak in a 4th season in just like the last month and a week. But then, yeah, I saw the 2037 part. All right, what even is our bench looking like at this point? I don't know. I should probably be more... You know what? Yeah, what are we facing next? Because I forgot to look at that. We're back to facing righties. If I was paying more attention, I would have taken out Zach Collins for Adley and probably put Alvarez in for somebody, but I guess I could take Bo Bichette out. He's not great. Righty. Yeah, we'll do that. Put in Rosario for Bichette here with this matchup. Man, we still have 4 more. Feels like there's almost more individual showdowns here than usual. Man, have I really already been live for like an hour? That's insane. I would have assumed this entire showdown would take about an hour, and I'm still not even really all that close to finishing. There we go. There we go, starting it with a base hit. You know, you can have people out of position, yeah. I think I did that, right? When I put Rosario in over Bo Bichette. Yeah, they haven't really had the traditional showdowns like they used to. It's been all these like only boss showdowns, so the fielding doesn't even matter. But back in the day, back in my day, they used to have like fail and you're done moments, and sometimes those would be pitching. That's probably a pitch I should hit. You fill your lineups with all righties or lefties. That's what I should do. It's just, I don't know. I guess I'm lazy. And I don't worry too much these days about getting like an opposite-handed hitter up. Usually I feel like I can hit righty-righty or lefty-lefty decent enough. It's just more about the attributes. There we go. All right. I'm gonna get up to third on this, right? Oh yeah. All right, that's big then. You can't even remember to do that? Yeah, I guess that's also. I'm lazy and I forget. Double whammy. Did I really just let him get away with that? I did. At least we're going to score, but it's not like that. It's not like that's a big deal at this point. I feel like Royce Lewis is just going to end it right here, right? Well, not on that one. Is this my first stream? No, I've been streaming technically since a little bit before the start of MLB 24 when it came out, but I haven't really been as consistent as I'd like to be. So sometimes I go like a week without streaming, sometimes a little longer. Sometimes, you know, I might stream a couple days in a row. Who knows? That should do it. Yeah. The first time you lost to Hader, you said nope, you'll have 0 lefties against him. That's fair. There's definitely some pitchers that are tougher to hit lefty-lefty, and Hader's one of them. There's definitely a difference. Yeah, J-Ram again. There's definitely a difference between like facing a real person using Hader and facing the CPU. I feel like a real person using Hader lefty-lefty, they always like fall into the same pattern, so it's not as difficult as facing him offline, which is kind of weird. Normally it's the other way around. Usually it's tougher to face people online. Yeah, I still don't even know who's an actual upgrade here. Joey Bart's good against lefties. I know the final boss is a lefty, so we'll go with him. And I guess Hader's coming up here too, so... Oh yeah, you said it's Hader time? It looks like it's Hader time. So yeah, we want Adley in. We want Bo Bichette back in. Probably want Alvarez. I guess over Lewis, because he doesn't have all that good of power. Mark Canna's not great against lefties, so we'll get him out for Wait, I probably want the new guy I just took. We'll sit Zach Collins down for this one. Bring in Joey Bart there. And you know what? I don't want to just like, well, I guess we only have one lefty. So we're going to have the matchup. I was going to say I don't want to just like front load it with all the righties, but that doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I won't bother changing up the order. We're good with that. AI will pound you with sliders when it's lefty-lefty. I'll be on the lookout. Do I want to... I haven't been keeping up with changing my perks. I guess that's a good setup. Alright. Supposedly the toughest one yet, I've been told. And I have no reason to doubt it. Josh Hader is not to be messed with. I just realized that JGP, you said that the Tigers lost 10-0. Didn't even realize it was the Brewers that beat him. See, that was a pitch I should probably have a run on here. Yeah, I can't be missing that either. They got 10 in the first 4 innings. Well, you shut them out then for the last 5. If you want a positive spin. What even is his pitch mix? 4-seam, slider, change, 2-seam? Slider's pretty slow, too. There we go. That was a nice swing. I'll give myself some credit for that. You're back to 500. Yeah, being a Sox fan, there has not been much of a need to be keeping up with the standings this year. So I'm not even aware. I just remember seeing the other day, just kind of noticing that the entire division was up over 500 besides the Sox. Sorry about that. I guess thanks. Ooh, okay. That was a good pitch. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though. When I was a younger Sox fan, did not like the Tigers. I was just to me the Tigers at that point was the biggest rival of the White Sox. I don't know if that's ever how it actually was or if that's just kind of how it felt to me. Okay. If we're going to hit it that hard, we want it to get through. You get it? Oh, I'm glad then. I'm glad you don't hold any animosity. You hate the Twins? Yeah, the Twins. I feel like that's kind of what it became. For me, at least. When it comes to like the division rivalries, it was the Sox and Tigers, and it kind of moved to the Sox and Twins. I feel like the last couple years it kind of turned into Sox and Cleveland. That was the team I really didn't like. And now it's just Sox and nobody because they all beat them. That's got to get over his head. Please? Really? That is 2 at-bats in a row that I've hit it over 100 miles per hour and we're not doing anything productive. You're heading out for real this time? Alright, well again then, like I said last time, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Ooh. I can rely on J-Ram, right? After what he's done for me. No? Yeah, he didn't get enough of that. I guess we're back to the old formula. I'm not going to do anything until the end. That's not even going to get down. There's another one. Another one over 100 that's getting caught. Dude, I don't want to fail now just because of all the time that's gone into this. We're not even going to get down from that. Oh my god, these Brewers. That wasn't the best swing, but still. We got plenty of time. We're fine. We're fine. There's a big swing there. Need to get back on track. How about all the White Sox cards that came into the game here for Season 2? Gives me something to grind for my White Sox theme team. Feels like we got new cards all over the place. None of them that are at least available right now are like super crazy good looking. But, you know, we've got that Grandal to look forward to down the line. We've got a Frank Thomas that I think was in the collection pack. Ashley definitely had some input. Well, I appreciate it then. The more White Sox cards, the better. At least for me. I don't know. I definitely, though, think that I made the right call by not having the White Sox theme team be a series again, like normally on my channel for videos. Kind of turned it into a streaming thing, because yeah, the White Sox this year, that's just brutal. There's been a few good cards though. That second Colson Montgomery, the Moncada, that was a pretty good card. It's also kind of jarring to see in the roster update that Andrew Vaughn went down to a common. Like, I know it's not like Jose Abreu's all good, or he's all that good these days, but it's still kind of funny to think that the Sox moved on from Abreu because they saw Vaughn as the guy from the future, or for the future. And now when he should be, like, entering his prime, he's actually fallen off the face of the earth. 63 overall, they knocked him down to. There we go. Hader's done. Right when Raymond Jansen shows up, we take care of Josh Hader. What's up, Raymond? To be fair, the same thing happened to Torque. I guess that is fair. My day's been pretty good, and I appreciate that if you do hit the subscribe button. I gotta set something up to like display my subscriber count on screen or something, or show that, because like if somebody subscribes during the stream, I have no way of knowing, but I appreciate it. And JGP's back right after I take down Hader. Should be smooth sailing the rest of the way, right? I'm sure. Actually, we are at 20 out of 25 runs. Guess we'll take Frazier here. I don't know. I don't know if any of these are really, well, actually, this one could help in the final one, because I kind of like running out the pitch count and being really selective. So yeah, I'll wait to put that one on. What do we have? What do we have next here? Forrest Whitley. Enter the game tied and take the lead before recording 9 outs. That should be fine, right? 1 run. Oh, wait. I gotta, I know what I'm trying to say. I gotta actually readjust this team. I almost forgot, but we gotta put in our lefties again. Royce Lewis back in over, I guess, Bichette. Collins probably in over Alvarez. Is there anybody else we wanna? I can't take J-Ram out. He's been too valuable. I think we're good. I think that's the team we want to roll out there for this. All right, we just need the 1 run. And we got the 1 run. Are you kidding me? There we go. That's an easy way to do it. 1 pitch, hanging slider, nothing to worry about anymore. That's how this whole thing should have gone. Man. Alright, now that makes this final one nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. We just need 2 runs. And it's a lefty, so all the changes I just made kind of feel like they were for nothing. I guess the best one against lefties now is probably Victor Robles, so sure, we'll add him. I don't know if he'll actually make the team here at the end, but we'll try. And then I wanted to put this one on. I think I'm going to put it on for this, because we'll only be losing for 1 of the 2 runs. And then get all these righties back in. And then who else? Oh yeah, it was Bo Bichette. Or wait, no. Yeah, no. We're facing a lefty. Rosario, that's who it was. And we take out him. Honestly, I don't think we need to bring in... I mean, we may as well put Frazier and Robles on the bench. Just in case, but I doubt I would go to the bench in this. Because, yeah, everybody's either a switch hitter or supercharged. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Hype me up here. Hype me up. Final showdown here against Ryan Yarbrough. Legend difficulty. 18 outs to score 2 runs. I also, it just dawned on me, I feel like I want to make sure, can you guys hear the background music? Because I can't remember if it was last stream or a couple streams ago, I went back and checked, and like I was hearing the music, but it didn't actually come through. So I want to make sure that it's actually coming through, and I'm not just like sitting here bobbing my head to nothing. Alright, there we go. I usually like being very patient. Sometimes I even sit here and take until 2 strikes, just like automatically. Just to run that pitch count down. You don't hear anything, but you also have the sound low? Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, don't do that to me. Don't throw that pitch. I don't know. 5 pitches in, I can see this being a little difficult with the break on some of these pitches, and like that one I thought I was all over. Wow, okay. Okay. So slow the bat down. That's all I need to do. Nothing's coming in hard here. The sinker is the hardest pitch he's going to throw, and it barely is going to reach 90. Okay, we slowed it down too far there, but that's fine. It would have been a strike anyway. Okay. At least that's progress. That's a better swing. That should be a hit. All right. That's, I don't know. With how many double plays I've hit into in this run so far, it doesn't make me feel all that great, but it's at least a start. Ooh, I think that's the first time he's thrown that sinker. All right. Timed it up. I just had no idea where it was going. All right, there we go. That one's actually big. Yeah, I was just as that pitch was coming in, Mond, I was like, I should probably think about stealing with this dude on first. I wanted to check. Okay, no, the catcher does have a good arm, so maybe that's not... I don't know. We don't have to worry about that anymore. If I mean, it would be tempting to lay down a sack bunt, but if I can just move that runner that's on first up to second, then I'll feel pretty good about things, because then we won't have a double play situation. Man, that sweeping curve, it looks so easy to hit, and then I'm just nowhere near it. Okay, game being generous there. And there's our double play. The exact thing I was worried about there. Like I was saying, if I could have just moved that runner that was on first up to second, then at that point, there wasn't... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because we could have had a force at home turn into a double play, but still. Okay, I held up. That was closer than I thought, actually. Wow. I thought that was way inside. Okay, I mean, that gives us the tying run. I mean, again, though, in Showdown, the tying run isn't really like the tying run, because if you tie, you lose. I thought that must mean you're here, Jeff, when I saw those hearts flying in. You're going to will me to this final boss showdown. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, JGP. Just saying you Ohio State like that, you saying you're a Tigers fan, that has to mean that you're a Michigan fan, right? I'm trying to get my college sports knowledge down a little bit more here. So I think I should be right with that, right? I did not realize that was already ball 4. Okay. Yep, all right. I'm learning. Although I guess that's not one I should be all that proud of. That's a pretty big time rivalry. I don't know. I guess that's better to take. That's a double play pitch waiting to happen. Okay, that was a bad swing. Oh boy. Jeff with the haymaker there. He's looking for a fight. That's big. We're getting up to third on this. Yeah, there we go. 74 speed on third base. And the epic music just ended for some smooth jazz. Kind of kills the mood a little bit. All we need is a fly ball. If I hit one on the ground, I'm going to be slamming R1. That's fine. I don't want my guy on third to take off home on something he's not going to be scoring on. There we go. Got it. Got it. That only took an hour and a half. I did not think that was going to take that long to beat. Yep, first try. First try. I can't remember if I did it first try the last couple Extreme Showdowns. I feel like it took me 2 on Chapter 2 last time, but I feel like I might have done it first try. Man, that is a lot of unlockable packs. Okay. I don't even know if I want to open those. Those are just annoying. I might open them later. I just want to keep playing here. So we are at, that's the wrong tab. 10%. That got us 10% done with every single one here. 20,000 points, 40,000 away. We get 15,000 if we finish every single moment here. So I think that's the next order of business. And I usually like backing out and going into the moments from this screen. So I guess we just start at the top and go down the list, huh? 30 moments, let's do it. They made the millionaire packs better, did they? I didn't see that. I'm actually curious to go and check on that. I do remember they said something about that in the stream, and then either I left before they elaborated or they just never elaborated on it. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's much better. A lot better than 100 stubs. You know what? Should we just rip through these? Maybe not these, but we'll rip open the packs. Why not? You guys stuck with me for the showdown, so you may as well see what we get out of it. You know, honestly, my pack luck has been kind of good this year. And there's no way that they're not listening, right? You don't just happen to say, after what, like 5 packs of silence, you don't just happen to say, you know what, my pack luck's been pretty good. And then all of a sudden I get the diamond. Who is this? Who are they going to give me? Okay, it is just a purple. Josh Naylor. Well, there you go, Jeff. There's your guy. You're excited for Season 2 of Pack Attack? I'm glad. I'm excited too. I have a few changes, minor changes that I'm excited that I think will just make it a little bit better. But even the team that I'm carrying over, I'm I'm not too upset about that. I feel like our live series guys were pretty good for us. Nails is here to carry. Man, I wish Josh Naylor was on like just about any other team, because he seems like such an easy guy to root for if he's on the team you're rooting for. But being a fan of a team that he's always beating up on, it's just so brutal. I was looking at it the other day. Oh, 5,000. All right, that's the first one of these new vouchers. But I was looking into his splits, Josh Naylor's splits the other day, like by team he's played against. I think in his career he was hitting like 350 against the Sox. I think he's hit more homers against the Sox than any other team. It was that one. Or the two, I think, that he hit. What was it, 2022? That tied the game and then won it? That's what ruined the White Sox. They were done after that. Alright, yeah, it's just all these unlockables next. And this, but I'm not going to open it because I don't know who I want yet. Alright, now actually on to the moments. Yes, Jeff. Yes, I remember that. Back when we still thought, or I still thought, the White Sox had a chance to be good. And that game ruined the White Sox. That's exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about, though, is he's such an electric player. I think it was that game, right, where he's throwing his helmet around and yelling at everybody in the dugout. I want that type of personality on a team that I root for so bad, because I would be the biggest fan of that. But just for him to do that against the team I root for, ugh. I don't even remember what I had to do in this moment. I was locked in thinking about Josh Naylor, and now I don't even know what I'm doing here. I mean, a double can't hurt things, right? I was only 2 hits. You're a Twins fan, you understand the suffering. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember seeing what he's done against the Twins, but I don't know if anything compares to what he's done against the White Sox. I mean, if he could play against the White... Well, I was going to say, no. If anybody could play against the White Sox for all 162 games, they'd be surefire Hall of Famers. So I guess that doesn't really make Naylor special in that regard. Do we have a fan for of each AL Central team? Is there a Royals fan in here? I know we got Twins, Cleveland, Tigers, me. You're just saying the 20 straight postseason losses hurt. Yeah, I don't blame you for that one either. Finally broke it though, so there's that. I don't know. I would rather have a team that I root for make it to the playoffs and lose than just like not make it at all though. I forgot again to look at what I need to do for this one. Probably be resetting though, since I didn't get a hit on that one. Heading out again, JGP. All right. What am I looking for? 4 total bases. I guess I don't need to leave then. 1 home run could do it. There we go. Let's see what the White Sox are doing today, right? Surely I'm about to look at the score and it's gonna... Oh, it is actually looking good. I mean, they have the lead and it's now the 6th inning, so this is the point where they typically lose the game. But 4-2 White Sox? There's no way. Actually, it was Yeah, okay. I was going to say it was a crochet start, wasn't it? So that would make sense. He's probably done now after 6 innings, so they go to the bullpen, and now they'll blow it. I keep forgetting to look at what I have to do. I thought I looked at this one, and I just forgot. Seven to 4 Chicago lose probably. You think only 7? Man, I still can't believe there was a stretch of games there. They started out the season 3-22, and then they had a stretch of like 20 or so games where they were like they were good. They had a good record. They were like 12-8 or 12-7, something along those lines. And then now they're right back to doing what they're doing. They actually had me thinking that they might have turned it around, and from that point on, at least, they're not going to contend, but they might be, at least a tolerable ball club. And then 14 losses in a row kind of changed that. Sounds like you as a Mets fan, except this year it's, we have a lead in the 9th. Wonder if that'll last. Yeah, see, that's the thing is we don't typically see the lead last until the 9th inning. Usually, you have the lead early. If the Sox build up a lead, they'll get it early, and then the other team will slowly chip away. Then before you know it, it's like a tie game in the 8th. Other team takes like a 3-run lead, and that's just it. Did they not sweep Cleveland? What am I thinking of then? Because I thought they did, but maybe they just won a certain amount of games in a row against them, but it wasn't actually a sweep. I don't know. Yeah, that was early in the season too. One of the 3 wins in the 3-22 record, that was against the Braves. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Stepping in for the Yankees, Jackson Frazier. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now this is in the air down the line.
That's not a pitch I should be missing. I think also the game the Sox beat the Braves was, I think that was the one where Ronaldo Lopez started. And he's been pretty good. I guess I don't know what he's doing lately, but there was a stretch at least where he was one of the best pitchers. There we go. Oh wait, no, that doesn't do anything. That's just a base hit. 4-0 win on the last game. I probably thought that because they played 4 times. Okay, that's probably what it is then. They won the first 3 and then lost the last one. That's got to do it, right? Okay, yeah. You never know about perfects to center field on this game. You never know if they're going to carry. Man, I remember back in the day when Ryan Yarbrough was like an automatic draft if you came across him in Battle Royale. For some reason, everybody just had so much trouble hitting the guy. Dude, the other day actually, or no, it was just yesterday. I was trying to get like one more tier in the Battle Royale program because I wanted the XP that was there. So I needed to win just one more game. I just needed to win the game. And I just happened to get matched up with somebody who I was going to say they had the flawless icon, but they didn't. They had that 1000 rating icon that you get in ranked for not just making it to World Series, but then making it to 1000 rating instead of just the 900. And I just happened to have drafted the knuckleballer Matt Waldron, and I used him in that game, and I shut him out. 3 innings scoreless on the mound with the knuckleballer. Part of me felt bad, but part of me also didn't, because I was like, this dude is, you know, at least amidst the top players in the game if he had that icon, and he can't hit the knuckleballer. You got to figure it out, man. Man, I feel like Yarbrough just does not have the right skill set to strike out CPU hitters. There we go. Normally the best thing you can have is like a four seam and just a slider, and you'll mow through the CPU hitters. Can't throw a strike to this guy. I probably did. I was prepared if he was going to send me a message after the game, and he never did. I haven't gotten any, like, frustration messages this year. I'm kind of disappointed. It's kind of fun sometimes when you know you beat somebody bad enough that they feel the need to, like, input your username in the message thing and send you a message that they're all angry. Alright, there we go. It's like 20 pitches. Did you guys see that I got Freddie Freeman to parallel too? I gotta make it a point to see what I actually have to do in these moments before I get in. 2 hits and an extra base hit. That's not gonna be either of them. Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't really have to restart, but there's also not much of a reason not to. I feel like that one's not going to have enough carry. No, it did, just barely. All right, extra base hit out of the way. And I think that'll be our other hit there. That one just kept carrying. Toxic? What's up, man? We've got what did I get through? It was just the extreme showdown, and now we're on to the moments. I've done the first 5 out of 30 moments. That's really all that's happened this stream. That showdown took a lot longer than I thought it would. Got it first try though, but it's like an hour and a half. still can't believe that we got a Zach Collins card. Zach Collins is what we have as White Sox fans to shoot for.
Ground ball right side could be two. Seager to second. On the move. It's a double play.
I again forgot what I have to do though. Hit a homer. Yeah, I haven't been doing moments for all that long. Unless you consider Showdown basically moments. Then that's what I've been doing the whole time. Speaking of the White Sox, oh no, what happened? Did they blow their lead again? I don't think that has enough launch angle to make it out. Nope. Oh, you're just talking about yesterday. Just rubbing that one in. 14 runs on their 14th consecutive loss. It's a great time to be a White Sox fan. They're making history. That was their longest losing streak in their entire history. How many times do we get to say we witness history? The Braves aren't doing good either? Are they not? I mean, I don't really know what good means anymore. So if like they're better than 15 and 48, I consider a team pretty decent. Like the Rockies, the Marlins, great teams, great organizations.
Now it's the DH, Zach Collins. Sampson back to work. Line drive.
Man, I cannot get under the ball enough with Zach Collins.
And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
I kind of glossed past, but Jeff, you said it's 6-2 now? You're saying the White Sox added on to their lead? Oh my God, they actually did.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be very curious to see who all the White Sox trade away. The Cleveland Browns went 3-36-1, but look at them now. Anything's possible. I guess just the difference with that is like we're supposed to be in the midst of the White Sox having been good for a long time. And obviously that didn't happen. Guess how much you've progressed in Lego Star Wars since last stream? I'm going to say you finished it and you moved on to a different one. Who are they playing? Yeah, it's the Red Sox. So at least the Sox are guaranteed to win, no matter what.
So 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Owen Miller.
Well, I guess we got to specify what the next one is. Is it The Force Awakens? Because that one is the one Lego Star Wars game that I always forget about. Like, I just go 1, 2, complete saga, 3, and then in my head it just jumps straight to the Skywalker saga that just came out a couple years ago.
Harrison back to work. Line drive to short.
Yeah, that's the one you're playing, and they made it for no reason. It is, like I said, I struggle to remember that it exists. I've never played it. I don't even know if I've seen it being played. All I remember is I was kind of disappointed when they announced they were making it, or when I found out that they were making that, because I'm like, why are they not just waiting for all 3 movies to come out? Because that's how the other ones worked. So I was like, each Lego Star Wars game has 6 levels per movie, but this is only 1 movie. Is there only going to be 6 levels in the whole game? I have no idea how it works, and I still don't. You're heading off, Mon. You got work at 4 a.m. Get some sleep, man. Thanks for the stream, and you're looking forward to catching up on the Pack Attack series. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm glad you found my channel, and I hope you do enjoy Pack Attack. Can't throw a strike. Skywalker Saga is literally just great quality, complete saga and Force Awakens plus the other two movies. Yeah, I started playing through it, and I didn't finish it. I can't quite remember where I made it up to, like, movie-wise. But man, I love those old Lego Star Wars games. Before they started talking. I really like Skywalker Saga, though. But there's just something special about those older ones. Even like the 1 and 2 separately. I feel like there's something about each of those individually too that like even Complete Saga doesn't capture. Like I definitely enjoy Complete Saga, but I don't know, if I ever like go back through and play those, I'm not sure how I should do it. Like, should I play 1, 2, and Complete Saga? Because there's, like, slightly different aspects. Should I only play 1 and 2 and then 3? Should I only play Complete Saga and then 3? I just don't know. There's an option in settings where you can put it on mumble mode. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Did that drop in? Huh. Yeah, I don't really mind the characters talking. Like, it's not like I have a problem with that. It's just them not talking kind of coincides with my nostalgia for the game. Just play Complete Saga. It's literally Star Wars 1 and 2, but they're different games, you know? Especially like Lego Star Wars 1, the home base area isn't just the cantina. It's like that the Dexter's Diner. And I feel like the levels are slightly different. There might be some slightly different characters. I don't quite remember. I don't know. One day on this channel, as I stream more and more, we're going to get back playing through other games and playing through classic games. And those Lego games are definitely on my list. I just don't know how far into the future that's going to be. I kind of feel like if MLB The Show is my thing, and right now I'm sitting here with 7 viewers, which, don't get me wrong, very grateful to have 7 viewers, but I just feel like if I'm going to move on to a completely different game, gotta build up a little bit more of a base audience that'll follow along when we've got a different game going on. What is up? I always forget to ask how I pronounce your name. Is it like Yoan Duran? Or maybe I asked this before. Is it just Yoan? And Gigi the Chiweenie or Shiweenie. Either way, how's it going? New season so far is a lot of the same, I would say. If you go back to what Season 1 was like on the launch of the game, you know, all 89s in the Team Affinity program. Best cards are in packs. We got, you know, the new ranked rewards, new event, new Battle Royale. So yeah, we'll see. You actually say the J? Okay, like Joan Jett, so it's like Joan Feliciano. You're playing while watching this. I'm assuming you're playing MLB The Show, right? If so, what are we working towards? And again, I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing in this moment. Yeah, okay. I always kind of assumed in my head whenever you pop up here, I'm like, oh, it's Yoan, like Yoan Duran, but now I know.
In the air, center field. Under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Actually, I guess there is a difference there, because Yoan Duran is JH, right? So that would make sense that it's not the same.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Swing and that
Get over his head, please? No? Okay.
hits the play and it's
Trying to get Luis Robert in events. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be going for that sometime in the near future. That Luis Robert also works so well with the White Sox boosts, like the two team captains, because the one thing they don't boost hitting is contact versus lefties, but on that Luis Robert card, that's his best hitting stat. So everything else around it just gets brought up. It's so perfect.
back to work. Swings here and left.
Did I get enough of that? Did we end this moment? Yes, we did. All right. You finished Lego Star Wars 3 Clone Wars with about 48 hours. You might finish The Force Awakens with less than 30 because it's a lot less of a grindy game. Yeah, like I said, I have no frame of reference for that game. I have no idea what you have to do in Lego Force Awakens. What's my favorite MLB team? White Sox, and I'm proud of it. How about you? I guess I just kind of assumed that you're a White Sox fan if you're going for the Luis Robert, but I guess that's not automatic because everybody playing events would be going for that card.
Two out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes
Who's my best player? I feel more comfortable to play in the show. Yours is Griffey Jr. I don't really know, actually. Like, I definitely really like Griffey. I feel like his swing is just so nice, and there's something about his no doubt animation that's just so satisfying when you do hit one out. But I don't know. I feel like it kind of fluctuates.
Adam in left.
Like last year, I was really good with Corey Seager, and this year I feel like I'm not quite as good with him. So I don't know. I haven't really found my one like favorite player this year to use. You're an Angels fan, man. That might be one of the few teams that is more miserable than the White Sox.
The warning track.
So that's too bad. But we can feel bad together. We can empathize.
Now one out to right, and that is Springer. Brings it in.
Force Awakens is the same amount of levels, but the levels are a lot shorter and the interface is so much better. So how many levels were in 3? Was it like 18?
Now it's the Twins DH. Royce Lewis.
No team is as or more pathetic than the White Sox. Hey now. Hey now. You're right about that this year. But I'm more talking about just in recent history in general with the Angels. Like, that's got to be brutal to be an Angels fan. Having Trout and Ohtani and never making the playoffs with either of them. Which, GG, sorry to rub it in your face. It's not my intent, but I feel it at least. I feel somewhat of what you've had to go through as an Angels fan with the White Sox the last couple of years.
That first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there.
You mean the levels in general for Lego Star Wars 3 were better than Force Awakens, but at least you can get through them faster? And there's a much better interface. I guess I didn't finish my thought, because I was going to say, you said there's the same amount of levels, but it's only one movie. How do you squeeze 18 levels out of one movie? 96 overall Joe Mauer on MLB The Show 22 was good. That's a bit of a deep cut there. Was that that Cover Athlete collection? Because I don't know if I ever finished that, or if I did, it was like way late into the year when using a 96 wasn't like what you'd be wanting to do anymore. Alright, I got a strikeout 2 with no hits allowed, no walks. I actually don't know if in my couple of pitching moments so far I've done that successfully. I think I've given up a hit or a walk. There's 10 levels for the movie, or 12 for the movie, 6 extra. So what would the extra be? Just like random things? Are they side missions, or are they like actual levels? I don't know, you kind of have me intrigued now to look into this game and just what it's all about, because I've never given a second thought to it. I hardly even give it a first thought because I forget it exists. They're like actual levels, but they're not in the movie, so they're just not based on anything. Alright, there we go. That was nice and easy.
Slider got him for strike 3.
It's not nearly as good of a game as Skywalker Saga. You're the Lego Star Wars guy. You are definitely becoming the Lego Star Wars guy. Or I guess you probably already are the Lego Star Wars guy, because it's not like anybody else is challenging that title. But yeah, I definitely gotta go back and finish the Skywalker Saga. Okay, I did get enough of that one. I was not sure. You know, it's actually kind of funny though, like when you think about it. If you boil it down to the very simplest terms, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga and Starfield were such similar games. Like in terms of the concept of like traveling around from planet to planet, but you kind of had to end up in like a certain settlement. You never played Lego Star Wars 1 or 2, but of the games you've played, Force Awakens is probably the worst, because like there's no content. Ooh, Mark Hanna. Yeah, I don't think 1 and 2, they would only be on like PS2 in that generation, right? That's how early it was? Because I know I have both those games for PS2, and then I have the Complete Saga for my PS3, and that was like an early PS3 game. I didn't even look at the PCI. I'm guessing that's a good thing. Oh my god, what was that? 70 mile per hour change? What? That is just Live Series 54 overall Alex Claudio. Dude, that is so slow. Oh my god. For the home run, the PCI was basically under the zone. He still hit it out. I don't know, man. I heard the perfect sound and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know what you're talking about. You know, Tim Hill in the roster update today went down to a 52 overall. Tim Him? Brutal, man.
Looking to get the tying run on base. 2-1. And another ball.
I don't know. That just, seeing Alex Claudio as a low common reminded me of Tim Hill. There we go. I think all I needed was a second hit, right? That'll do it.
Pops off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll get through these moments, and that'll probably be it for today on stream then. Because we're about halfway done with these moments. So once we finish them all, you know, we'll probably be about 2.5 hours ish in. I probably don't want to start up anything else at that point. I don't know. Kind of on the other hand, I feel like I should start trying to like stream a little bit longer, just to like build up that capability. But I still kind of feel like I start running out of juice right around the 2.5 hour mark. So I feel like I gotta try and push past that someday.
Fly ball out to left field. Andujar makes the grab, and that's the inning.
There we go.
Right center field.
I'm also trying to think about how I want to go about streaming the Cubs March to October through the playoffs. Like, oh, you didn't miss anything, Toxic. But yeah,
As he turns on the rubber.
I feel like I kind of want to do one series at a time on stream. But like the first series might be kind of short, especially if I win in 3 games. So like, I don't know. I feel like I should prepare like something else to do after that. Not like you guys have to worry about that. I probably didn't need to bring it up. I think we'll be at the halfway point after this one, right? Bro has the wrong jersey on. You're just noticing everything that I'm not. I don't even know what you're talking about. Now you're going to make me want to go back and look at this exact moment on the stream just to figure out.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a drive.
That's over his head, right? There we go.
And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
You know, I just looked over. Have these chat messages been staying on the screen this entire stream like that? Oh no, they just went away. Never mind. I was gonna say I thought I had it set so that the chats like fade away after 30 seconds or whatever. Oh, okay. You're talking about Kelenic in a Mariners jersey because he's a Braves now. Gotcha. I was confused. I thought maybe somebody just randomly had like the road jersey on when they should have been in home jerseys or something. Why is it saying Freddie's getting the parallel to every single moment? I don't know. That's just one of those weird little meaningless bugs in the game. Is if you get somebody to a new parallel level the last time you play like a game that you get parallel progress in, and then you play moments after that, it pops up after every single moment you do. So yeah, that Freddy Parallel 2 was still from all the way back when I recorded today's video. Oh yeah, this is the Braves moment. I gotta hit a bomb with him. This was in the playoffs, right? It was a playoff moment. I don't know if I got that. Nope. Dude, that run that Eddie Rosario just randomly put together in the playoffs that year, that was insane. He got the record for most hits in the postseason. I wouldn't doubt that. He went absolutely insane.
Just missed.
I mean, there was a lot of just kind of insane performances from the Braves. What was it? Jock Peterson hit 2 pinch hit home runs against the Brewers in that series, I think. Then you had Soler doing what he did. That was a fun postseason to watch. Just because I actually got to watch the White Sox in the playoffs, even if it didn't go well. And then the Braves run was fun to watch. Duvall hit a grand slam in the first inning versus the Dodgers. Yeah, I wouldn't remember the individual things like that. But I just remember, as a whole, the Braves were a lot of fun to watch. And what was it? It felt like every single game, if they got to the point where they had the lead and it was... I can't remember who the third guy was, because it was Matzik and... Minter, and I don't remember who the third guy was, but it was like if the Braves had the lead and those 3 dudes were still left to pitch, they were just winning the game. Who was the third reliever? I know you'd know it, Toxic. It was Minter, it was Matzik, and then there was one more. Luke Jackson? I don't think so. Maybe?
As the lefty gets to work. Looking to get the tying run on base. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Man, now I want to look for myself because this is gonna bug me.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Oh wow, the Braves are 7.5 back. You weren't lying when you said they weren't doing as good. Oh no, don't call that. I'm looking at stats. I'm on Baseball Reference. I guess it'd probably be better if I had it set up for you guys to look at what I'm looking at, but I am not that savvy. Oh, Will Smith. Will Smith. Oh, yeah, and now I click back on the chat and you said it too.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. McCarthy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Will Smith is still on his World Series streak, right? Ever since that year.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. And a pitch.
There we go. You forgot about him because he's been so bad lately. But he still ends up on the World Series winning team. Although, was he on the Royals to start this year? I'm assuming he's still there, but I guess I don't really know. And the Royals are playing better than than anybody would have thought. Who knows? Maybe they do make the World Series. This is like his worst career year. Well, I've got him right here to look at. Oh man, he has a 5.95 ERA in 22 appearances, and he is still on the Royals, so as long as he sticks with them, Royals are destined to win it all.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
Again, I forgot to see what I needed to do for this moment. Hopefully it's just an extra base hit, not a home run.
But he's in there easily.
Seems like he got exactly what he was.
Guys, it's the bottom of the 8th, and the White Sox still have the lead. A 4-run lead going into the 9th. They're going to hold on to it this time, right? The streak is finally going to end.
Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Stats say you shouldn't do it, but pattern... What? Don't say that. I don't think anything I can do is going to jinx the White Sox. They're going to give up a 15-run 9th inning. What team should you use in a franchise? I mean, if you're looking for probably the biggest challenge to turn around a bad team, probably can't go wrong with the White Sox. Although I'm a little biased being a White Sox fan, but that's... I would think unbiasedly right now, if I was starting up a franchise, that would probably be the most entertaining team to do it with. I don't know, I always like the thought of using a team that's like not so good and then turning them around.
One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I feel like the Angels could be a fun franchise team also. Oh, you're doing a fantasy draft? Then I guess it really doesn't matter a ton. You could make your own team, right? I don't think I've done that, but that's an option to create your own uniforms and stuff, replace a team. That could be fun, actually. It's already a fantasy draft. It's not very realistic. It could be fun to just, I don't know, make your own team, make your own little universe.
On the ground is short.
Dude, I kind of miss doing fantasy draft franchises, man. That was what I always used to do when I was younger, playing MLB The Show. Every single year it was fantasy draft franchise, and I would try and play every game, and I would usually not make it much more than a month before I got bored and wanted to draft a new team.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
No problem, Max. I guess I didn't really give you a straight up answer, did I? But it's something.
Ground off the middle, that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Yeah, that's probably going to be it for this attempt.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Victor Robles. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I almost just said something about the next episode of the White Sox March to October, but that has not gone up yet. I gotta keep myself in check. I can't be giving out spoilers to my own stuff. Not like anybody said anything, but I almost blurted something out, and then I realized.
Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now. And first offering is fouled off.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball.
You're gonna ask when the next episode was coming out? Yeah, I kind of took a break just because I was trying to do my World Series push that I ended up failing at, and then had the whole Pack Attack week, and yeah, the March to October just kind of fell to the side. But for the love of God, do not stream for the next 2 days. What's happening the next 2 days? Why can't I stream? What if I want to? The White Sox scored a 7th run? Guys, I don't know. But a 5-run lead for the 9th inning? It's going to be enough, right? I will say, though, for the next White Sox March to October, I kind of had trouble finding a good stopping point, so I ended up recording for like almost 2 hours, so I have no idea what I'm going to end up editing it down to. Just don't stream between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. this weekend. What do we got going on between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., Toxic? I'm doing good, Gabriel. First time on the live. You watch all my March to October videos. Any updates on the next? Keep doing my thing. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out for a bit here. We were actually just talking about that. I have recorded the newest episode of the White Sox March to October, and it'll be going up hopefully tomorrow. I'm not going to make any promises because I was actually just talking about how I was having trouble finding a good stopping point when I was recording, so I recorded for kind of a long time, so I have no idea how long it's going to take to edit and how long the video itself will be. But hopefully it'll be up tomorrow.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Laureano's sprinting after it.
I keep forgetting, again, you'd think I would know by now, like 20 moments in, to look at what I actually have to do for these hitting ones, and I just keep breezing right past it. Lifeguard classes. Okay. It's a long time for lifeguard classes.
And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Is it like pool lifeguard or beach lifeguard?
On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. So
Wait,
now for
I
Chicago.
can keep playing here, man. I almost reset, but there's no reason to. I just need a double.
And that one fouled off.
You're back. Welcome back. Both?
Swing and a ball popped up.
Didn't get that double that I needed.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Mostly pool, since you're not going to be lifeguarding at any beaches anytime soon. Okay. So is it just like kind of a blanket class? Like you can apply the pool skills to beach skills? I don't know, man. I live in Illinois, so there is no ocean beach within what, like a 15-hour drive. So I don't know. Would they teach ocean lifeguarding skills around me, or I don't know. It's a lot harder to lifeguard at a beach, I would imagine. A lot less of a controlled environment. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm from such a centrally located area that I don't see the ocean that much, but I'm not a big ocean guy. Like when the few times I've gone to the ocean or Gulf of Mexico or whatever, I do not go far out at all. Like I go up knee depth, and that's about good for me.
For Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutcheon. The pitch. Splits the plate, and we're under.
You're kind of getting sick of seeing Freddy's face every 2 minutes. Would it help if it was Braves Freddy? Can we just imagine him in like a Braves hat, Braves jersey?
Now on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Josh Bell at the plate now. That clips a corner.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
If it was Matt Olson, you'd be happier, you guess.
Goes down
Oh, that was it. Kind of on the home stretch here, right? That was the Reds moment. Can't have too much left here. Kind of crazy to think that Josh Hader came up through the system as a starter, or at least they thought he was going to be a starter, because this future star card from, what was it, like MLB 18 or something, 17, has him as a starter. Hader is just so easy sometimes to mow through the CPU. Oh, don't make contact. No. No. Move. Ah. Really? That's how I'm failing this one, is because he popped it up foul. This is why we need to control the whole team in pitcher player lock situations, because now I gotta redo the whole thing when I could have just taken control of the catcher, ran out of the way, let it drop foul. Then I would just need one more strike. There we go. Raisel Iglesias would have struck him out. There we go.
That's the second out. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Here's a strike. He takes a strike. No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. Just looking
Dude, if he would have done that again. Can we just sit him down here, please? Oh my God, I'm starting to let myself get frustrated here. Come on, just sit him down.
Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game.
Oh my God.
His tenacity.
Oh, okay. I thought he did foul that one off. You're not very excited for this weekend? Yeah, I don't really blame you. That doesn't sound like a great time. Oh, the Sox just won. No way they can win a baseball game again. It happened. Surely that's going to turn around their season, right? "10 hours of pool school." Yeah, I don't envy you at all. I remember back in high school, I was in the marching band, and before every year we had our band camp, but it wasn't band camp in the sense that we like went somewhere. It was just we had to go to the school and blow into our instruments for 9 hours a day for like a whole week before the school year started. And that it sounds at least somewhat similar to what you're gonna have in store. Are you going with friends at least, Toxic? Do you have any friends that you're lifeguarding with? Because that'll make it easier. No? Oh, well then that is gonna be brutal.
Is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Paul Goldschmidt in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. There's a strike. Got him. Strikes out. Second inning.
You don't know anybody going there at all?
Number 4 hitter, Brad Miller.
Do you know how many people are going to be there? Like, is it a big group or anything?
Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
You don't know. Well, at least if you're going to be there for that long, you're probably going to get some food out of it, right? Like, they're going to give you lunch. And, man, with 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., maybe they even give you breakfast and an early dinner, too.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Man, White Sox Cody Hoyer out there on the mound. That was a time.
Fouled off.
Remember when he was good on the White Sox?
That one to first, and it goes just foul.
You were playing a ranked game, and on a close play at first, you were called out. And you looked at the replay, and you were safe for the last out of the game? Huh. Because, yeah, they have... Well, actually, now I don't even know, because I haven't seen it in at least all of this year. But they had at least the whole challenge thing. But you shouldn't have to challenge on ranked, because it's all set to, like, perfect umps. So it sounds like you just got screwed, or you just got screwed over. You gotta go get some sleep for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. That does not sound like it's gonna be the best time. But just think of how much of a relief it'll be once it's over. How nice that's gonna feel. That'll get you through the day. But anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, Toxic. Alright, I think I'm down here to, yeah, just my last 5 moments, and then we're going to call it a day. There'll be some good progress. I think that's going to be like 35,000 points in each program. That's not bad for 2.5 hours.
Martini. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. On the ground, right side. Escobar with the throw to first.
I don't know what I need for this one. Is it just strikeouts? Yeah, so that
Here tonight.
last one didn't help.
Space is empty. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in the desert, and now Ty France. Fastball for a strike.
I haven't really looked over all the Team Affinity guys yet to determine like who I actually want right away. I don't know. I really only thought of it in totality, just like getting all 30 cards, but I guess there should be some cards that I prioritize over others. I don't even remember specifically the cards that I liked in the showdown. I don't really know if there's any like consistent card that kept coming through for me besides just live series Jose Ramirez.
Struck him out looking.
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if I really am gonna like bother streaming if I play through the conquests or stuff like that. That might just be something I do on my own. But I do want to stream some events, probably some battle royale. We got the March to October to get through also.
Second and third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rockies walk it off. Here's Garrett Hampson.
That's a hit, right? Nobody's running that down. Okay. What do we got? 3 more to go. 2 hits with Gavin Lux. This was a card that I wasn't expecting to ever see again. Was one of those Players League cards from MLB 20. That was a time.
Now it's Gavin Lux. That's a base hit.
I mean, when no real baseball was happening and they put together that little league where they had a representative from all 30 MLB teams and they played MLB The Show on stream, had a tournament. I'm pretty sure Lucas Giolito finished top 4. I don't remember if they did a consolation game, but I don't think he made it to the championship. Or did he? Now I actually don't remember. Maybe he came in second. Because I think it was Blake Snell that won the whole thing. And now I can't remember if it was Giolito he was facing. I don't know. Either way, that's like some of the most exciting White Sox baseball we've seen. You've got the Field of Dreams game, the 1 playoff win, and then Giolito playing MLB The Show. Really, they sneak a 3-inning pitching moment here at the end, the 29th out of 30 moments. And it's just 3 innings you got to get through. All the rest of these have been pretty quick on the mound. It's been, strikeout 3 batters, pitch 1 inning. Now all of a sudden we just got to pitch a whole third of a game.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Nick Solak stands in here.
0-1 the
Trying
count.
to hold back his swing there, but went around. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Forget it.
Okay. I guess that's better to happen now than to happen in the 3rd inning, but really?
Clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's Nick Solak. On the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Dude, why is Nick Solak giving me trouble here? He goes deep, now I can't put him away. There we go. Better be the last time I have to face him.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stands in now and watches strike.
This looks like the Rangers roster from MLB 20, and if that's the case, that's bringing back some memories. Rangers March to October on MLB 20.
Back at Globe Life Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
That is definitely one of my favorite teams that I've used in March to October, that specific year.
Swing and a bouncer. Machado zips it across and quickly one away in the second. So next to hit for Texas, Rob Refsnyder. Late with the swing there.
0-1 the count.
Goes up empty.
That's going to drop in. Oh, that better not mean that I have to face Nick Solak. I guess they would have to get another base hit, wouldn't they?
And still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So now it's Corey.
Oh, wait. Corey Seager was definitely not on the 2020 Rangers. Taking me right out of it now.
Is in for a strike. Ref Snyder off the first with 2 away. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team.
Don't do this now.
And that should be extra bases.
Leadoff double when we're not allowed to give up a run. And that means Nick Solak's going to have to be faced again.
Transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Hunt started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, we need 2 more of those.
Him out.
No contact.
More after the leadoff double, a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Way out front for strike 2.
All right. Now it's just Nick Solak. Of course, he'd be the last batter.
Next up for Texas,
The dude who went deep. Made me restart the moment.
the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
All right, there we go. He's not doing it again. One more moment left. And all we need is an extra base hit with Joey Bart. What happened to Joey Bart? I remember I kept hearing his name as, you know, the next Giants catcher, Buster Posey replacement. And then all of a sudden he's just not. And it's Patrick Bailey.
Back here at Oracle Park, this is Joey Bart. The pitch.
Inside,
No strikes. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement. And there's a foul ball. 1-1.
And that should be 2. So there we go. Well, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon. He's not the fastest guy around. We are going to get in there, right? Yep, there we go. 30 moments completed. So let's just see. I think I know, but let's just see for sure where that puts us in the team affinities here. Every team should be equal. I think it should be 35,000. I don't know what the percentage on that would be. 17% on all of them. 35,000 team affinity points, over halfway to the first pack. Not a bad way to start the grind. Not a bad stream. Got a lot done there, a lot of progress. But yeah, that's where we're going to go ahead and bring things to a close here. I know there's not many of you left at this point, but those of you who are, thanks for hanging out. But yeah, that does it for me. And I will see you guys next time.